Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Thanks for tuning in. So last time we had a bit of an awkward conversation with Claire, who revealed that what she wanted to talk to us about was to ask her father if there was somebody new or special in his life, and it's like, why the heck you coming to me? But anyways, after escaping that situation, we have been called via the pager, so we are going to see who needs us and what sort of juicy information they have. Oh, it's Rachel, okay? Time to give Rachel a call. Hello. What's up, girl? Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. I'll pass you over to Ed. So it is Ed that needs us this time. Thanks. So, you gonna fess up about the fact that you actually know Frank Raver and you've been lying to me this whole time? HYDE! I've got some fresh info on the incident 13 years ago, and Frank Raver, the person I'm pretending not to know. I called in a favor from an old friend, and this is what came back. Firstly, listen up, as this is important, okay? Turns out that Frank Raver was not in charge of that case. Okay, so because he was so invested in it, I thought he was, but I guess it's interesting that he wasn't in charge of it because he's so focused on it, so it's like, why? When the incident occurred all those years ago, Frank Raver was away from the front line, pushing pencils at some desk. Oh, okay, interesting. Desk work. Right. When he was young, he was one hell of a cop. He was among the best. But the force began to move with the times and his methods came under fire. Does that mean he did a lot of things that just will not fly nowadays? They're illegal now? Then, during his 40s, an internal investigation revealed certain things that resulted in him being relegated from the front lines. So that's what happened. But what's Frank's connection to the victim? That's something I haven't gotten to the bottom of yet. Why would a retired detective who wasn't even in charge of this case be connected to the victim? And why is he investigating the incident now? I know, it smells fishy, ain't it? It seems the incident went something like this. The party to commemorate the last day of the hotel was on the first floor. At some point during the festivities, Kathy, the owner's wife, disappeared. When she failed to reappear, the owner asked a member of staff to take a look around. It didn't take long before he discovered her body. It appeared that she'd died of cyanide poisoning from the wine she'd drunk. The cyanide was discovered in a bag laying next to the body. When the LAPD assessed the death, their initial reaction was to treat it as a suicide. But after forensics revealed that her prints were not on the cyanide container and her hugely expensive ring had been taken, the type of case was changed. Now they believed it was possible that she'd been murdered. The biggest problem they faced was that large numbers of guests had come and gone throughout the evening, making gathering statements difficult. Also, the bottle Kathy's wine came from went missing. They couldn't find enough evidence for the case to be solved. So, was her body really found in room 404, or was that just a rumor? No, that part seems to check out. I see. You know, that room is still in the same exact state it was back then. Or so they say. You mean, the crime scene's still there? Precisely. Ed, can I ask you something? Go ahead. When you were on the force, did you really not know Frank Raver? We're already confronting him about this. We ain't even gonna try and be slick about it, try and be like, oh, you know, catch him in our trap. We just gonna ask, okay, yeah, why not? Are you serious? I've already told you I didn't. What are you trying to say? Nothing, just my senses tingling again. My senses, quote unquote. I just wanted to double check that you and he weren't old acquaintances. As I told you before, I knew his name, but we never knew each other. HYDE, the man who had Frank removed from the front line was my ex-boss, okay? Hugh Speck? Yeah, him. Listen, I'll keep looking for more clues about Frank and the murder. I'll see what I can dig up on your Scarlet Star, too. That's all I gotta say for now. Here's Rachel. Okay, alright, ain't ready to fess up about it, that's fine. I'll catch you later, though. Hello, Kyle? About tomorrow. Yes, about our lovely little dinner date. How are the plans going? How does 7 o'clock at da Leonardo sound? Spending Christmas Eve at a nice Italian place isn't bad at all if you ask me. I love Italian, I love pasta so much. That sounds fantastic. And on Christmas, oh my gosh, it's so nice, so nice. Sounds good. I'll leave you to think of a present for Mila and make sure you don't forget, okay? Got it. Is that gonna be part of our main mission today? We're gonna get distracted and sidetracked instead of doing what we came for. I mean, honestly, getting a present for Mila is very, very, very important, so I would be fine with prioritizing that. Frankly, okay? My buzzer suddenly sounds. Who's that? Who could it even be? Betty, Marie, it could literally be anybody. We can't even begin to know who to expect at this point. Oh, okay, Betty, hello? Betty? Can you spare a moment? I want to talk to you about something. This is strange. You wanting to talk to me, I mean. We've got all kinds of people we don't expect talking to us, coming to us. Like Frank popping out of nowhere, Claire suddenly wanting to talk to us, Betty. I mean, we are just a people magnet. Everybody just loves talking to us with our extremely friendly face and countenance. I'm full of surprises. But look at this place. Have you even started moving preparations, Mr. Hyde? Do you even have a place to go? No. Save your worries for someone else. Now what do you got to say to me? It's about Marie. I'm listening. Please don't pull such a scary face, okay? It's about what happened when she came to my room earlier. Didn't you already make it clear that you didn't want to talk about that? At least not in the hallway, but, that was then, this is now, okay? And well, I've thought it over and decided I'd better tell you. You don't mind, do you? Tell me what happened. Marie asked me to do something. She wanted me to buy a ring from her. Wait, what? Why? A ring? The one that was really important to her that she made a huge fuss over and was like, that's super important, it was a gift from my brother, that ring? Yeah, the one she blamed Tony for stealing just a few days ago. What? Why? That sketch is why? Seems she's in need of cash and resorted to selling her ring. Go on. She said I could have it for $500. A 3-carat diamond ring for $500? That's what I thought too. I said that the price she was asking was way lower than the value of the ring, but she insisted that as long as the money was in cash, the price was acceptable. So I bought it. After reflecting on what happened though, I began to think. It doesn't make sense to sell something that cheaply, even if you needed the money. I even considered that the diamond in the ring could be a fake. I was wondering if you could take a look at it for me. I'm not the person to ask for this, Dylan would be. He's the one that we know that is into looking at jewels and stuff like that. Do you think it's real, Mr. Hyde? How would I know? I don't know if I dealt with jewelry in my detective days. I'm not a jeweler. You do know that, right? I wouldn't be able to tell a real diamond from a fake one if they were labeled. Here you go, take it back. I was worried you might say that. What can I do? We know who to talk to, not that I really want to see him right now, but maybe I shouldn't have agreed to buy the thing after what she told me. What did she tell you? She told me the reason why she needed to get rid of it. Why? It was from her brother, wasn't it? Again, she made a huge fuss about it. What's going on? Ugh, what am I gonna do? If you can't help me, maybe Dylan can. Yeah, we know that he does it as a hobby, so he could probably help you. Dylan might have a way of telling if it's a real diamond or not. I guess we wouldn't, Hyde wouldn't know because when we look at things, it doesn't really add to the story necessarily. Like, it doesn't add to his memory bank. So the fact that I looked at his room and saw his hobbies doesn't necessarily mean that Hyde actually took note of it. So it makes sense why he would be like, what, Dylan? He likes jewels, even though I literally inspected his entire room and saw all of his tools for it? Why did Marie want to get rid of her ring? She said that she doesn't like the idea of keeping it any longer. Really? Why's that? She told me about the circumstances the ring was given to her under, and how she couldn't keep it any longer knowing what she knew. What kind of circumstances were they? I thought you'd have been able to guess by now. I think she was trying to say that the guy who gave her the ring was no good. Her brother? Maybe he bought it for another woman, or maybe he got it on the cheap. That's what I think anyway. That's the kind of reason a woman would get rid of a nice ring like this. I see. Wait, am I just going crazy? I feel like, because again, I take breaks between recordings, so it's very possible that I just forget information or have trouble tying it to something that they mentioned previously. But, like for example, Condor, like, the very beginning, I was so solid and be like, okay, yeah, that's the jeweler, ring they keep talking about in the news, the thief or whatever. So I was like, okay, I was pretty set on that. And then every time it got brought up again after that for a while, they were like, Condor, what's that? Can you give me some information on Condor? It's like, oh, it's, and then they mentioned it's not the jewelry thing. It's like, it was the symbol for the hotel. I was like, huh? So anyways, I'm starting to get kind of confused. So I'm pretty sure the ring was from the brother. I thought we learned that. What makes you think Dylan will know if it's a real diamond? Well, one of his hobbies is collecting rare stones for one. He knows these things, so why didn't you just go to him first? He was boasting once about having one of those special magnifying glasses too. So why didn't you cut out the middleman and go straight to him at the beginning? Yeah, why? Because I didn't want to spread this kind of stuff around, that's why. Dylan tends to keep a close eye on everyone. Yep, okay, so Betty knows. Closer than we'd all like. I really didn't want to break the promise I made to Marie. The promise of not talking about it. What do you mean, what promise? HYDE, you're making me feel like I'm crazy by being like, wait, don't we already know this? And being like, huh? What are you talking about? We know this, HYDE. We know this, honey. You're just having, some memory lapses. What promise did you make to Marie? I promised her I wouldn't tell anyone about buying the ring from her. You promised her that? Well, it looks like you've broken it anyway. That's different. It's you, Mr. HYDE. I know I can trust you to keep this to yourself. You're not planning to tell Marie that I told you, are you? No, I keep no promises. I hold no promises. Maybe you should have made me promise you that at the start. Yeah, maybe I should have. Why did I have to buy it? Marie told me that she got it from her dead brother as a present. So this is the ring that Mike Porter gave her. Betty. What? Could you show me the ring? Is it a different ring? Betty, would you mind if I borrowed the ring for a little while? Not at all. Go ahead. Are we gonna bring it to Dylan? I received the ring from Betty. He might either recognize it because maybe Marie shows it off a lot or makes a big fuss about it a lot, or there's no way we could bring it to Dylan without him being suspicious and asking lots of questions about it. And we left under horrible circumstances last time we spoke to him, so I'll leave it to you to find out whether the ring is genuine or not. Yeah, no sweat. Okay, well, I'll see you later then. Bye. Betty leaves the room and after shoving another unrelated thing onto me, but honestly, this could be helpful, so I'll take it. Now what am I gonna do? I suppose I could borrow Dylan's magnifying glass and take a look. But we need some book. We need some good hardcover book to understand if it's real or not. Otherwise, we could stare at it all day. We won't know what the heck's the difference. Man, we just left his room on bad terms. We're seriously going back in there? Ugh. This is a bad idea. He's gonna wonder why. He's gonna wonder why and pry all up in our business. It's gonna be terrible. Okay, hello, knock knock. Are you there? Of course you are. The story demands that you are and we have to talk to you. Hi. Hello, Mr. HYDE. Have you got a moment? Sure. What can I help you with? Could you lend me your magnifying glass? My what? You know, the thing you use to check precious stones. I heard you got one. Well, you heard right. I've got one, but why would you want to borrow it? I love how suspicious this face is. They really captured the suspiciousness of it. I want to check out a jewel. I want to check out a crystal. Oh! Wait, should we be honest about this? Should we be honest about this? Because technically it's a jewel, but I feel like maybe that'll set off some alarm bells. I'm gonna say wait, does this actually matter? Okay, hold on. I want to check out a crystal. Huh? What would you be doing with a crystal? You know me, I'm full of surprises. Let's just say I have certain interests. Well, I must say I had no idea. I've kept it to myself. I thought I'd mention it to you as I heard you're a fellow collector. That's right, I'm really into crystals. How'd you get into it? It's a long story. He bought it, right? Oh, we're coming up with it. We're coming up with a backstory. Go, Kyle, go, lie your face off. It began during my time in Manhattan. I had some time on my hands and decided to take a trip to the Natural History Museum. He is going for it. He's going for it, my man. Really? Is it true what I heard about being able to touch the exhibits they have there? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep, you can touch all the exhibits you want. I'd give anything to take a trip there one day. You really know your stuff. glad someone's finally noticed. Please, come in, Mr. Hyde. We tricked him. We're in. I'm in. We've successfully infiltrated. We could talk more inside. Sure. Oh god, if he asks more specific crystal knowledge, we are so screwed. We are so screwed. I wonder if I would have gotten a game over if I had chosen jewels. It sounded like a bad idea with all the jewel thievery going on. Dylan. Would you like to see my crystal collection? Sure, why not? There are some on the shelves and others on top of the table. Feel free to take a look. Oh, so this would have been the moment we would have wanted to investigate his room. Well, we've already taken a look around, so I'm assuming our main point of interest will probably be the thing, this thing. This will probably be our main point of interest. Condor, sketch in the corner, bird spreading its wings. Maybe not, small magnifying glass. This must be the magnifying glass Betty told me about. Hey, Dylan. What is it? That's a magnifying glass for examining crystals, right? This one's for examining jewels, but it'll give you some great close-ups of crystals too. Hey, well, no skin off my back if we ain't using the crystal-specific magnifying glass. This one will do. I'll take this one, okay? There's something no enthusiast should be without. You should get one too, Mr. Hyde. Mine is great for up to 10 times magnification, so it's perfect for jewels. I see, Would you mind if I use this, Dylan? Not at all, go ahead. And feel free to take a closer look at some of my stuff too. Thanks. Oh, it's my phone. I better get that. Excuse me, Mr. Hyde. Oh, I guess hello? Okay, I understand, but it looks like this call's gonna drag on for a while. Maybe I can use this time to get familiar with that magnifying glass. Are we gonna go the puzzle thing? Here, maybe we can... There's no way he stole something and is literally letting us look at it, so I'm sure there's nothing suspicious going on here, but... Part of Dylan's crystal collection, pink crystal with white veins running through it. So maybe we can start trying to use it. So the ring, pink, it's pink, right? It matches. Magnifying glass? Oh, did we not pick it up? I guess we didn't pick it up. Let's go back. I thought we were gonna use it to practice using it around the room. Rather pick it up to use it around the room. Okay, well, let's just take a second look. Come on, gimme. Left a small magnifying glass on top of the table, and for some reason, I am not taking it. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I have to just go ahead and use it now? Right now? While he's there? Are you sure? What if he turns around? Oh no, this is a terrible idea. No, Hyde, you should just borrow it, take it to your room, to the safety of your room where you know nobody will be overlooking. Oh my god, Hyde, you big dum-dum. He's gonna turn around and be like, what's that? That's super interesting. And take a look at Marie's ring through the magnifying glass. Why are we doing this now? We're such a big dum-dum. We're asking to be caught. We're asking to be caught at this point. Ooh, oh. Let me just take a closer look. It's too close. Oh, it's so blurry. Let me just. I love this. Okay. Wow, he just shoved that right in his eye. How is he holding that up? Do you just literally squint, like close your cheek and your eyelid together, or your whatever? You know what I mean? Do you just squeeze it like that, and that's how you hold it in there? That seems very inconvenient. I feel like there should be. Oh, right there. Wow, look at that. Look at that high definition. There's a Super Mario Party game where you do that too. You hold up the Joy-Con and you hold it closer or further from various Mario characters, Toads, Goombas, Koopas, stuff like that. And then you just wait until, oh wait, not Goombas because they don't have hands, but you wait until they wave at you, and once they'll wave at you super hard when the picture's getting really clear. Anyways, it just reminded me of that. I can see something through the diamond. I can't be sure, but it looks as if there's something engraved into the ring. Inside the diamond or inside the ring itself? Where? Engraved where? Whoa! Oh my god! Yo! Huh? Yo! There's a design engraved onto the base of the ring. It looks like... I put the magnifying glass back on the table. Huh? How convenient. The picture's literally right in front of our eyes just at the very moment that we're doing it. Oh my god, that's so convenient. I love it. The picture in this notebook, it's... Why would Dylan have the same design here as I found on the base of the ring? And it's open to that exact page. He's looking at us! Literally, he's looking at... Oh my freaking god, we're such an idiot. We're such an idiot. We're the biggest idiot ever. I hate this so much. Oh, Hyde. Why are you so dumb? You could have brought it back with you into the room, and looked at it at your leisure. I guess he wouldn't have made the bird symbol connection, but like, he could have been like, oh my God, I kind of remember seeing this somewhere. Oh yeah, it was in the open notebook on Dylan's desk when I was in his room. Oh my God, I hate it. Well, we're gonna have to go see if Dylan noticed and what he's gonna talk to us about in the next episode. HYDE, you big dum-dum. Oh, there were so many ways to prevent this. So many ways. Okay, join us next time to see what kind of weird confrontation. I mean, the air is already weird between us. It's gonna get even weirder. Join me next time. Zaxis, over and out.